Hey guys, Katrina here as ever really. Welcome back to my channel. So if you remember in a few of my last videos I've been mentioning about getting my room decorated. Well, it's finally nearly finished and I wanted to give you all a little room tour. First, let me apologise for not uploading to YouTube in over a week. The reason being, I have been concentrating on my new platform, Rumbl. Rumbl is a vlogging app. It's a bit like Twitch. I think I've mentioned it here on this channel before, but it's really easy to use. You don't need any editing equipment as you do for YouTube. I believe one of the other Rumblers, as we call ourselves, called it the Come As You Are social media app, and that's really true, which is why I like it so much. I have a channel there also called Zebra Vlogs, but I've been working on building that more and I'm getting on well with that, I think, so far. If you would like to sponsor me on Rumbl, then please follow the link in the description and download the app. It's available for Android and iOS. But anyway, on with the room tour. Right, so sorry I've had to change over to my mobile phone's microphone because the other one was too big and heavy to lump around with me. This is my bed, and as you'll notice, the horrible wallpaper is finally gone. I've never been as glad to get rid of wallpaper as I am of that horrible one that was there. So much better looking without it. And I've got a nice pink bedspread with butterflies on it. There's my trolley that I use as my bedside table until I can afford something else. And my lamp and such. This is my TV, which does help a lot on bad days, especially when I'm not able to leave the bed much. Down here is where I keep all my shoes and stuff, and my hospital bag, along with any stuff that I need to help me get dressed. These here are my smart crutches, which are a type of gutter crutch, and I use these on really good days to move about slowly instead of using the wheelchair. These are different to standard crutches because they help you to support more weight through them by spreading the weight across your forearm instead of directly down onto your wrist. These are old, and Max has chewed them to bits when he was a pup and couldn't really afford to get a new pair, so make do with these until they fall apart. This is the back of the door that leads into the hallway, and on it I keep my dressing gown and my coat hung up, and beside it there's Max's water bowl, and on the back of the door that leads into the bathroom from my bedroom is just my waterproof stuff when I'm taking Max out, and then beside it is Max's food bowl. There's my wardrobe, and I have to keep these teddies up here because Max likes to play with them, and if I left them down on the floor they'd be ripped to shreds. These are my bins. Now you'll notice that I have two bins because here we have recycling boxes, and having two separate bins just makes it easier to sort it out. And below them is Max's harness and the attachment for his lead that goes onto my wheelchair. And these are my leg braces. I use these with my smart crutches that you've seen earlier. I don't use these very often because they're quite painful to use for my joints. And I keep all of my medical equipment in this plastic set of drawers just to keep it all neat and tidy. And I keep some of my physio equipment in there too. The top two drawers are just catheters. I get a 3-monthly supply of catheters, so I just take them all out of the boxes and shove them in here to be quick. In the second from last drawer I keep all of my physio equipment and my sterilisation equipment for the catheters. These are my physio weights, which I was given by the good physio that I had. If you remember a while back, I made a video about the bad physio that I had. Well, I've had good physios as well, as just that one that I had in the minor unit was really bad. But anyway, those are my weights. These are, well, this is physiotherapy putty to improve the strength of my hands. And there's all my sterilisation kit and disposal bags as well. And in the bottom drawer there's more parts of the sterilisation kit. So another thing that the good physiotherapist gave me was this non-weight bearing exercise bike. It's especially for people in wheelchairs. If you have a spinal cord injury, they give you another machine as well that helps you to move your legs. But as I don't have a spinal cord injury, I just take my time and do this for about half an hour or so with my leg braces on, which I keep next to it. Using this just helps to keep the atrophy down. And Max always helps, don't you, Max? I tend to be asleep. Well, this was my old smaller desk. I'm going to get my dad's friend to throw this out and maybe buy another set of plastic drawers. Because I still have some things in this, like my laminator and books and stuff. But on front of that is Max's bed, and he needs a new bed this year, like he's going to get it for Christmas. So you'll immediately recognise this. This is my YouTube setup and where I do some of my editing, and there's my laptop as well, along with my plasma lamp, and it's where I keep my camera equipment as well. Not really much to look at, like, but it's something. Not really that much left to do in this room except get the skirting boards painted and get the flooring replaced, because Max decided to rip up the linoleum, as you can see there, and it's even worse underneath his bed. But he sort of takes these fits of excitement. If you're a dog owner, you know what those are about. But thanks to him, now I have to buy a new floor as well. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give a thumbs up or a like and leave a comment in the comments section. And if you're new, please subscribe and remember to hit the notification bell, as YouTube does not notify you when I upload a video unless you hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.